guys, welcome to another video. This is going to be another misinformation video. This one is going to be about Cheif Jones, and a lot of his videos are interesting. I found one quite interesting, and I'm going to play you a clip from it. So sit back, relax, and welcome to delve into the thought process of Cheif Jones here.
90% of the time or better, that's the very absolute best option. And that also includes the right not to perform. Now, it gets a little hairy, a little technical. It shouldn't, but it does. It's just the way things work in this country. Good, bad, right, wrong, everybody can argue from their different point of view. I'm going from a lawful standpoint to the Constitution. We don't necessarily have constitutional rights like everybody says. My constitutional rights, I know what my constitutional rights are. Actually, what you're saying is, I know what the restraint upon my government servants are. The First Amendment isn't so much a protection for you as it is an order and a restraint against your government servants. Okay? So they are restrained from interfering in your First Amendment rights, so it stops them. It's not, in other words, you already had all your inherent rights given to you at birth by God, as I said. Some people are atheists, they just say I have a natural right at birth. Okay, that's fine too. But I'm just going to say your rights are at birth. You know, I actually say your rights are at conception. Okay? But the point I'm getting at is this. When the police stop you, like David said, it's a de facto arrest because they've stopped you and they're not allowing you to move. Now, if you want to ask the question, am I being detained?
Okay, guys, so you heard him talk in the video, and he's talking about how the Bill of Rights isn't really a list of rights for us. It's more of a list to prohibit the power that the government has over us. And I can see where he's coming from when he says that. And it's said right here in what I'm about to read. So this is the Bill of Rights history. So the first 10 amendments to the Constitution make up the Bill of Rights. James Madison wrote the amendments, which list specific prohibitions on governmental power in response to calls from several states for greater constitutional protection for individual liberties. For example, the founders saw the ability to speak and worship freely as a natural right protected by the First Amendment. Congress is prohibited from making laws, establishing religion, or abridging freedom of speech. The Fourth Amendment safeguards citizens' rights to be free from unreasonable government intrusion in their homes through the requirement of a warrant. The Bill of Rights was strongly influenced by the Virginia Declaration of Rights, written by George Mason. Other precursors include English documents such as the Magna Carta, the Petition of Right, the English Bill of Rights, and the Massachusetts Body of Liberties. So, I think what would have been a better example for what him to say, because he's wrong, the Bill of Rights ensures that we have these rights. It is what we were taught growing up. It's what the founders wanted it to mean. And for him to say that it's not really rights, it's just more of a kind of like a checks and balances for the government, which it kind of is. It's both, really. It's so the government knows what they can't do, but also for the public to know what their rights are. So it's kind of it's both. So what he should have said was, while we have these rights, it also is a way for the government to know you can't intrude upon a person's rights. And then later he talks about how your natural birth, you have these rights when you are born, which technically you do as a U.S. citizen, but he's trying to say that it's not the Constitution that gives you rights, to just being an individual, which to me sounds a lot like sovereign citizen mumbo jumbo. I don't know if he's a sovereign citizen or not, but when you said that, that's what came to mind. So anyway, that's the video for today, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you agree with? If you agree with Mr. Jones, please go ahead and argue your case in the comment section. I'm sure myself and other people will be glad to talk to you about that. What do you think? Do you agree with him? Do you not agree with him? Let me know. And as always, like, share, subscribe. Thank you for 200 subs, guys. It's really nice to see that, people are enjoying what I'm putting out. Makes me want to put more content out for you guys. So I'm going to be having some interviews with vets coming soon. So be on the lookout for those. Got some ideas for some stuff I want to do. So, hopefully all that'll come to fruition. So have a great day, and see you next time. Later.